Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's just Charlotte here today because we're talking about laser hair removal. Laser hair removal is like literally my favorite topic to talk about. Absolutely love it. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe down below. Also, I want you to comment down below what is your favorite form of getting rid of hair you don't want. So do you like to wax? Do you get laser? Do you shave? Do you use Nair, I believe it's called? What do you do? I'm like curious to know what all of you guys use to get rid of your unwanted hair. But let's go ahead and let's get into this video. I also want to give a quick disclaimer that my eyebrows, y'all, at this point, I don't think anyone should talk about anybody's eyebrows. I think we should all get a pass because my eyebrows are like done. I cannot wait to go to Kiana and for her to do something with these, y'all, because they're like terrible. It's like your eyebrows make your whole face. So when your eyebrows look bad, you look bad. But hey, I'm trying. So I actually filmed a part 1 to laser hair removal, me just talking about it. I did that, I believe in December maybe. So I'm gonna link it up here or up here. It should pop up. So if you guys wanna watch part 1, after you're done watching this, or go watch it then come back, it's up to you. But part 1 will be linked up here, and it will also be linked in the description down below. So today I actually got my laser done, and I asked my nurse who does my laser, Miranda, I asked her a couple of questions on what she thought on topics that my followers on Instagram, that they constantly ask me every time I post about getting laser hair removal. So I asked her those questions, and I'll insert what she said. So my first question is, what are the best skin types and hair types for laser hair removal?
Well, starting with the skin type, really any skin is fine for laser, as long as there is a yag and an olive setting. Those are two different settings that fully cover the spectrum from light to dark skin. And there is a requirement for hair. We like to see the hair thicker, coarse, and dark. If your hair is blonde, red, it's not the laser won't be able to find it. It can't see anything that's light.
Okay, perfect. What if your hair is thin? Can you still get it even though it's black?
You can try. It may not be as effective because ultimately when you're doing laser hair removal and the hair is thick, your outcome generally turns out to be a very thin type of hair and less of it. So if you come in with thin hair, there's usually not a huge improvement. But if you shave your thin hair and it feels coarse, you might get some improvement. You might have a little patchiness.
Okay, our next question is, can black people get laser hair removal? I know there's a common misconception that it's not for our skin type.
Yes, it's safe, but I think you have to sometimes just look out and be your best advocate and find out if they have the YAG setting, which is spelled Y-A-G. That is safe, and it allows for the laser to locate the hair without overheating the pigment within the skin. So that's a really important setting to know. YAG, Y-A-G.
Perfect. Okay, and the last question. Do you have any advice for someone who's maybe thinking about getting laser hair removal?
Mainly just prep. You want to make sure that 4 weeks before your laser, you're not waxing or plucking or threading. You just want to only be shaving because you need the hair to be, in the follicle and have a 4-week growth phase. It's more effective for us to locate it and for it to be effective to kill it. So you just stay away from the sun, because you can't have any tanning, because then you'd be likely to get hyperpigmentation, burning, and you want to make sure you're also, very important, no iron supplements. So look out, some of the birth control pills, they have a placebo pill with iron, and you wouldn't want to be taking any iron 2 weeks before your treatment, because that also increases your risk for burns or hyperpigmentation. But they'll go over all that, in detail with, your medical background, things that you're on.
Perfect. Thank you so much for
You're
answering all of my
welcome.
questions. And thank you for keeping me hair free.
My pleasure.
So the parts of my body that I currently laser is my whole body. Oh, it feels so good to say that. In my last video, I was talking about how I wanted to do my whole body. And so now I actually get my whole body done. I know Darren sees that like every 6 weeks and he's just shaking his head at the price, but I get it done. Also, the price really isn't that bad. In LA, to do your whole body, which I do every 6 to 8 weeks, is $300 total. So right now I'm not doing my full body because there's parts of my body, like the lower half of my legs, that don't grow any hair anymore at all. So right now I'm just doing sections that I still need done. But to do your whole body here in LA is just $300, which I don't think is bad. I am really like a hairy person, or at least I used to be, not no more. But I really used to be like a really hairy person. I feel like partly has to do with like my hormone imbalance maybe. But like I dealt with having like shaving my arms. I shaved them, and then once I shaved them, they just came back, you know? So I really struggled with that, and I feel like laser hair removal actually has given me more confidence because I don't have to worry about having hair. I don't have to worry about having to continuously shave. So I definitely don't think that this is just like a cosmetic thing. I think that for some people, you know, you actually struggle with being hairy and it's not comfortable. Like, it's really not. I remember that Darren used to talk about, like, we'd be in bed and my legs used to grow back so fast, y'all, that I would literally have to shave every single day. And Darren would be like, oh my gosh, your legs are so prickly. Why are they so prickly? Oh, why do they feel like that? And now it's been like years since he said that. And to me, like, I don't know, like, I've always been really insecure about having like so much hair. So like to get laser hair removal, I absolutely love it. So if you're in Texas, they also have it in Texas. It's not as affordable as it is here in California or Los Angeles, but I definitely recommend it if it's something that you're thinking about. I would just go ahead, I'd bite the bullet, and I would do it. One thing that I have noticed is that different parts of my body have taken onto it better than others. Like I would say, like my Brazilian is really good. Since the quarantine, it did start to grow back because, like I told you, I missed 2 sessions because they were closed. But before that, literally nothing was there. Like it's the best feeling ever not having to do that. The lower half of my legs also. I would say parts of my body that it's taken more sessions. I would say my face. They say like the face is one of the hardest things. Like chin, whatever the case you may be. Chin, whatever you're doing on your face, they say that takes a long time. And also they say underarms sometimes take a long time, but luckily my underarms have taken very well to it. Honestly, my whole body has taken well to it. I really don't ever shave. The only time I shave is like right before a session. So right before you go in for a session, you're supposed to shave and everything. So that's probably the only time that I really shave, other than, you know, us being in quarantine. But I really enjoy the laser hair removal. And also, like Miranda said, that if you have coarser hair, as long as you're using a YAG laser and you are darker skin, that it's perfectly fine. Like, I used to think that me having coarser hair that it wouldn't work, but it actually works better on people who have like coarser. By coarser, I mean like thicker hair. The finer your hair is, it's a little bit harder, but if you have thicker hair, then I would go ahead and do it. Now, I'm all for waxing, but I just feel like for me, it just wouldn't work for me because it would still grow back, and I like just want it to be done. I feel like at this point, y'all, I'm like so done. I don't want to have any hair at all, especially like on my Brazilian. Like the fact that there's like no ingrown hairs, no nothing from this, it's honestly so amazing. And the pain level, I talked about that in my first video, but the pain level, honestly, it's really not even, it's not even bad. Like, I barely feel it. I don't have any tattoos. I'm not one for pain, and it really didn't bother me at all whatsoever. I like highly recommend it. If you're thinking about it, I'll tell you this. If you're thinking about it, I would go ahead and I would do like my underarm. You can't go wrong with your underarm. That way you're able to feel the pain. You're able to see if you like it. I would start off with your underarm. At the place that I go to, I think your underarms are like $10. Something really cheap. So I would start off with your underarms and then I would go from there. To my hairy girls, just go ahead and do it. It's gonna literally be one of the best decisions that you've ever made in your whole entire life. Like, y'all have no idea. I'm so happy that I did it. Actually, my doctor is the one who recommended me to do it. Not even like me trying to look better. Like, my doctor recommended it. He said that's the thing that will just stop it completely, and I'm so happy that he did. But yeah, I just thought I'll give y'all a little bit of an update. I didn't go into much detail about everything because I talked about it in part 1, but I really wanted to put out this video so you guys could hear it from Miranda, see what she had to say, and see what she thought about everything. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. It was kind of all over the place. The takeaway I want you to get is that if you're thinking about doing laser, just go ahead and do it. Trust me, it's gonna 1000% be worth it at the end. Make sure that you subscribe and comment down below if you're thinking about doing laser and this video has convinced you to go ahead and take the bullet and do it. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to always do more of what makes you happy. Bye guys.